Residents of East Palestine, Ohio, are set to meet in just a few minutes to discuss new test results that show high, dangerous levels of dangerous carcinogens in their community. An independent expert tested soil near the site where a Norfolk Southern train derailed more than 5 months ago. Just days after that derailment, officials made the decision to burn 5 train cars carrying vinyl chloride. Now, this new data shared with NewsNation shows toxic chemical levels near the derailment site are up to 900 times higher than soil samples in neighboring towns. NewsNation investigative correspondent Rich McHugh has been following closely these latest developments. 900 times higher, Rich? This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really alarming, Elizabeth. And one of the most alarming parts of it is that this is coming through independent testing. That's how the residents are about to learn about this, and not through the EPA. Take a look.
3 months after the Norfolk Southern train derailed and officials decided to burn 5 tank cars full of vinyl chloride, independent testing expert Scott Smith was in East Palestine, Ohio, testing the soil for dioxins, the most carcinogenic compounds on the planet. The results are outright shocking.
We found in soil versus 2 controls dioxin levels anywhere between 27,000% and 164,000% more. There is no doubt that dioxins are a problem in the soil on Taggart Street.
The data speaks for itself, 27,000% more dioxins versus the control sample.
These results are the worst you've seen in East Palestine?
The absolute worst in East Palestine, and the experts around me, I have never seen anything like this. It points to a serious problem with the dust.
That dust, which has been kicked up during the soil remediation or removal process. Last month in East Palestine, I asked the EPA about it as a truck rolled in front of us, watering the street.
While we're talking, this truck is spraying water. What is that?
It's just fresh water, keep the roads wet, so that we don't create that nuisance dust that the community would have to deal with.
The EPA says that in April they tested 17 locations along Taggart Street and found dioxin levels at 125 parts per trillion, which is a tiny fraction of the 600,000 parts per trillion Smith found. Smith says that's because the EPA tested before the soil remediation stirred up the toxins in the dust, and 14 of the 17 testing spots were upwind and not near the derailment site. Either way, more testing needs to be done. East Palestine resident Shelby Walker, who lives along Taggart Street, says the EPA refuses to test her soil.
Hi, I'm Shelby Walker. I live 900 feet from the derailment with my family of 11. I was told by the EPA that our home, our soil will not be tested until this train, the tracks in the soil, is brought up and removed. How do I know that that contaminated soil has not leaked closer to our home or is even in our home by now?
Now, I reached out to Shelby Walker today when I got these results from Scott Smith. She is not going to be at the meeting tonight. She's on vacation, but I read her the results, and here I want to read a little bit about what she said. She says, "It absolutely blows my mind with these numbers. The EPA has told me that they will not test my property until the cleanup is done, but with these numbers like this, how is it fair to make us live in these conditions? We have done almost 6 months with the unknown, and now the truth is coming out. When are they going to step up and help us?"
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.